I know. You're probably thinking what I'm thinking. Jimmy, what are you doing? You just moved 18 tons of sand and now you've got more dirt in your driveway. What are you doing? Are you crazy? Yes, I'm crazy. Let me show you what's going on with this and what's going on with my backyard. We got a big project ahead. Let's get started. So the reason that we have the dirt here is because we figured now is probably a better time than any to go ahead and fix an issue that we have in the backyard. Let me take you back there and show you what's going on. Okay, here's the backyard. As you can see, there's a lot of low spots that got filled in back here, and I could have probably spread it a little bit better, but I just kind of got a little stressed for time and rushed through it a little bit, and I decided that we were gonna start working on this area over here that I'm gonna show you in a second. And we're just gonna fill in these spots with seed to get them back and cover them with some compost mulch and stuff like that. But for the most part, I think it went pretty well, and I know that once this fully recovers that I'll really be glad that we did it. But let me show you what's going on back here and why I'm starting to bring dirt over to the house again. Now, of course, the dirt is graded to slope away from the house for drainage reasons and for code. There's a steeper grade that happens right about where I'm standing, and it goes down into this bowl, and right into that area over there we get standing water. And if I'm mowing or if the kids are playing or we're walking back here, we've got sometimes ankle deep or higher water in this bowl area. So we decided that we would just bite the bullet, take our medicine, bring in some topsoil, and work on this grade this out level from where I'm standing, probably about 10 feet away from that fence over there, and probably, I don't know, 40 or 50 feet or so out here this way. So it'll be a flatter grade along this way, and then it will kind of fill in that way. And I think that will help. I know that will help. At least it will fix this problem over here that we've tried to work on over time. A couple years ago, right before I started making videos actually, I put in a French drain to kind of help just move the water down that way a little bit. I rented a trencher, got some gravel perforated pipe, and you can still see the catch basin right there. And that helped, but it wasn't enough. And so I think now, like I said, is a better time. What better time than now, right? Especially with good seeding temperatures, we can get the topsoil in here, grade it, roll it, get it ready to go, throw some seed down, and make it really nice. So we've got everything ready to go. Now it's just getting the dirt back here. I've got to mark off the sprinkler heads because when I start putting dirt around the sprinkler heads, I got to raise them up. So we'll get started. All right, this is day 2 of Operation Fill the Bowl, and I'm walking back out to the bowl right now, and I'm gonna check it out. The next door neighbors did water this morning, so we did get to see some of that bleed into the yard still. But as you can see, we're getting some dirt in here and it's filling up quite nicely. Got more dirt that came today. And yeah, so we're gonna go from here, from that flag, about right there where that sprinkler head is, all the way over to where the dirt ends over there. That's the idea. And then we're gonna come out to about here where I'm standing and just kind of grade that off. So that's the idea. And yeah, should work. Once this topsoil is spread out, I'll go ahead and roll it and put some seed down and go through the seeding process, and it should be fine. So lots of back and forth with the four-wheeler again. I think what I'll do is just kind of give you a little more footage of that, and if anything interesting happens, I'll kind of point that out to you. But other than that, it's really just getting the dirt back here and grading it. So I think once we get the dirt back here and start grading it and rolling it and changing things up a little bit, I'll show you that. Now I will say that the dirt that I picked up yesterday was a little bit better than this dirt that we got today. But this dirt was cheaper and it's still screened, and dirt is dirt as far as I'm concerned. It's gonna get amended anyway with a bunch of biostimulants, macronutrients, all that good stuff. But the dirt I got yesterday, you knew it was good because it smelled like success. This is just dirt. It doesn't smell like anything but dirt. So back to shoveling. Alright, so now it's day 3, and as you can see, made some really good progress on the dirt pile yesterday, and my wife's been at it a little bit today. She's actually in the backyard raking up some sand and kind of helping spread that out. Rock star, she is a rock star. So take you in the backyard really quick, show you what's going on back there, update you on the progress, and then we'll get back at it today. The goal for today is to get the rest of this done. Should have it done in less than an hour. From there I'll start working on continuing to grade out the dirt back there, the topsoil, get it ready to roll it and get it ready for seed. So here's what we got going on so far. The grade is actually pretty good considering we've only used just a standard landscape rake to work the piles down and kind of spread it around. But I think it looks pretty good so far. Let me get you an angle here, just looking straight at it. You can see how the fence comes down and then goes back up. But the grade is kind of staying as flat as possible. That's what we want. We want the grade to go across while that goes down. But as you can see, there's no visual signs of water over here. It's all dry, and that's what we want. And then over here, you can see some darker dirt. So we have darker dirt over here, which indicates that there is some moisture in this area, and I can feel it a little bit as I step on it. So the goal today is to take all that extra dirt that's on the driveway and get it in this area here and try and work this out into the mix. So that's where we're at today. We're also going to keep working on raking out some of these really heavy sand areas. My wife in the background is working on it. She's got the Groundscaper 2 rake that seems to be doing really well. I'm going to try another leaf rake and see how that does. Just kind of clear out these really heavy areas of sand. You can see some of the areas that have been done. We've got some coloring issues just because the grass has been buried and it's been so stressed. Because it wasn't raked in very well initially, but it's still here and it will recover and we'll be okay.